Hi, this is Andrew Connell with Critical Path Training, and I want to take a second to talk a little bit about some of the custom relevancy models that we can set up inside of SharePoint Search. So one of the things that we can do, the way we can tune the different relevancy rankings and assign more weight to some items compared to other items inside of search. And we can do that using XML files or using big XML strings to describe brand new ranking models, and then give them to an administrator who can then add that as a ranking model option to the search infrastructure or the search service application. And that's all done using PowerShell. The way that they're going to do this is that you're going to use a weighted average to go through and define the different values here. So I could say, for instance, in a custom ranking model that I want to have documents or I want to have slide decks have more weight in my search results than something else, than another type of file. And the reason for that is maybe there's something that, in the documents are going to have more for, like, say, a product spec is going to be more important than, say, probably a slide deck that's trying to like pitch a feature, whereas the document itself may have more weight to it. But I don't want to exclude the slide decks or like any spreadsheets or just pages out of the search results. So I wouldn't want to go through and say, like, on a refinement, just say, well, just show me documents. Well, that's not really what I want. I want the documents to have more weight. It's not that I want to have everything else excluded. So that's just one option that you have. As I mentioned, the ranking models are all going to be managed all using PowerShell. It's an interface into the search service application to get a list of all of them that are there, and then for you to go through and to add your own as well, and then delete them as well there. The way you're going to end up using these guys is that you would then go in and, like, say, for instance, in a core results web part, I could then go into the core results web part and I could export the web part and change a property inside of the core results web part to use the GUID of my relevancy ranking model, or I could just create my own custom web part that inherited core results and change the property that way. So that's just one thing I can do. There are a bunch of out-of-the-box ranking models that Microsoft provides here. You've got some that are for, like, core results. You have some that are for people. The ones that we get out of the box, we can't tweak these guys. We can't change them, but we can add our own that we want to leverage. So that's just one of the options that we have.